Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and thank you so much for joining today. Thank you guys. If you are new here, please consider, as usual, subscribe below. Alright, the subscription button is below this video. Please subscribe and turn on the notification bell, alright, so that when I upload a new video, when next, you would be the first to watch. Thank you so much guys. In today's video, I want to talk again about because I keep receiving a couple of messages, or a lot of messages from subscribers and viewers asking questions I have said, things I have mentioned in past videos again about proof of funds, visa documents, visa inquiry and all the rest. So today I want to talk about the visa application and appointment booking, alright, and the documents you'll be needing in a Polish to apply for a student visa to Poland, alright. So before you apply for a student visa to Poland, you must first of all look for a university online, you apply for it, and when you get an acceptance letter, you pay the first deposit, and then you book an appointment, alright, at the embassy. But first of all, like I said, before you book the appointment at the embassy, you need to understand that there are certain documents you need to gather first. Gather all these documents before you book any appointment at the embassy, because you don't know, you might book the appointment today and you are given a date tomorrow. It all depends, which I'm not very certain, alright. So there are a list of documents I'm going to talk about now. You should have them before you book the appointment at the Polish embassy in Abuja, Nigeria, alright. The first document I want to talk about is the travel insurance. Like I said, your documents should be at hand, alright, before you book an appointment, because let me say, sometimes when filling the appointment form, you may find spaces or areas for you to fit in information which is found on maybe your passport or your insurance or whatsoever, alright. So now, before you book an appointment at the Polish embassy in Abuja, if you are from Cameroon, Nigeria, or Abuja, or Nigeria, or Ghana, because there are 3 countries that are applying for in Nigeria. That is, if you are from Nigeria, you apply in Abuja. If you are from Cameroon, you apply in Abuja. If you are from Ghana, you apply in Abuja. There may be so many other countries which I don't know, but I'm going to find out. Before you even think of booking the appointment, first, your insurance must be at hand, alright? And when you are looking for the insurance, get an insurance for at least 1 year. I get a lot of people still coming to me asking, Milton, where can I buy the insurance? I'm sorry guys to tell you, I don't know where you can buy your traveling insurance from, alright? Or your medical insurance, alright? Whichever insurance it is, just know that you need an insurance. It should be at least 1 year. Remember, your program should be at least 2 years. So get an insurance for at least 1 year, okay, before you go to the embassy, alright? I hope that is okay. Now, the second thing you need is your flight ticket. First, I think you should pay your flight before you go to the embassy, alright? But yeah, because if you pay your flight, you are telling the embassy officials or your visa counselor or the visa official that you are a serious person and you really want to move, okay? Pay your flight, and when paying the flight, pay to and fro. To and fro means that you pay for the one you are going to and the return flight, alright? But the one you are going to use and the return. But it doesn't mean that you are going to use the return since you are going as a student. In case you move to Poland, you can always ask refund for your return ticket, or you explain to them at the agency where you are paying your flight that you are not going to be coming home soon. So what can you do? They will tell you what to do to get the balance of your return ticket, alright? Pay your flight early and return. Now, you also need this document, proof of accommodation. Now, proof of accommodation may either come from your university or your private accommodation that you have booked. There are several ways you can get that, but I would recommend accommodation from the university because, first, your admission letter is going to carry a link where you can book for accommodation and probably pay for it. That is the first thing you need to know. Secondly, the reason why I say you should book an accommodation in school is because Probably when you book the accommodation, the university is going to ask you to pay for the dormitory, all right? And when you pay, make sure that what you are paying for is at least 1 year. Book an accommodation that can last you for at least 1 year and you pay for it, all right? This is the point again. When you pay for an accommodation and the embassy notices that you have paid, all right? Remember, you are taking documents, your acceptance letters, the two, the conditional and the unconditional, all right, and some other documents attached with the letter for you to go to the embassy. Your accommodation letter is going to come as well, all right? And when the embassy sees that you have already paid for 1 year accommodation, they know that this is a serious somebody, okay? You are not joking. But if you go and pay 2 months, they know that maybe you want to live in a school dormitory for 2 months and later run away and things like that. You understand? So pay for 1 year is going to guarantee a lot of things, especially when you arrive at the embassy, all right? Now, the other thing you need is your passport photograph. You may take like 2 or 3. Maybe the embassy will have a dimension or a certain dimension that you are going to produce to show to them, or a color, or maybe a color or a white background or something. Take your passport photos, verify from the embassy website, and you take the correct dimension from there. And again, you need your international passport. Now, I have always elaborated on this issue of international passport for you. As a matter of fact, I actually told one girl in Dubai a few days ago. She told me that she wants to apply. She's a Cameroonian as well, but her passport is remaining just 4 months, or was it 3 or 4 months, something. So I told her to leave the program. No, it's not 4 months. I think it's around 7 or 8 months. I told her to leave the programs because considering the time she is speaking to me, before she will apply, before she will book an appointment and go to the embassy, it will be approaching 6 months. And to expiring date, that is what I mean. And it's not good to go to the embassy with your passport that is maybe 8 months and below to expiring date. Especially because maybe they would look at it in a funny way, because when you go to the country, it's going to expire, all right? So I always advise people to do 1 year to carry their passport. It should be at least 1 year to expiring date, all right? That is, it should have at least 365 days before it expires. That's what I always say. But in the case of the Polish embassy, if you want to apply for a student visa at the Polish embassy, this is the advantage again. Make sure your passport is at least 2 years. In any embassy, make sure it's 2 years, because when you take your passport to an embassy and it's 2 years before expiring date, you are again telling them that you are serious. Remember, there are a lot of things the visa official will be looking at. You won't know. A lot of people are being rejected, or a lot of students are not given student visas to Poland because of some of these things I mentioned. Accommodation should be at least 1 year. Your dormitory, pay at least 1 year in the school hostel, all right? Pay for school accommodation at least 1 year. Your passport should be at least 2 years in case your program is master's degree or bachelor's, because bachelor's is 4 years, master's is 2 years. So they understand that your passport should be expiring when you are leaving Poland. I hope you understand me. Then the other thing you will be needing again is the visa fee. The visa fee is 80 euros. Make sure you take just your 80 euros to the embassy. If you give them 100 euros, you are on your own. I don't want to mention it here. You are on your own. Don't say I didn't tell you. Take the exact money to any embassy you are going to. Don't give them to give you change. If you do, you are on your own. I said it. All right. So now the other thing you need again is remember, you are booking the appointment online, and there are certain things you need to know how to fill on that form. Take it carefully. That's why I said make sure your documents are with you, all right? Now, I know some of you will be asking, Milton, you didn't mention proof of funds. Well, like I said before, I already talked about proof of funds in one of my videos, all right? In one of my videos on this same YouTube channel, but I will elaborate on it again. Now, what you need about the proof of funds is basically a sponsor. In case you are using the sponsor, all right, get these documents from the sponsor. 1, the sponsorship letter from the sponsor, all right? The sponsorship letter from the sponsor should be notarized. It should be notarized, all right? And I think it should be notarized from a public notary, all right? That is how it is called. Legalize the document, or yes, legalize it or notarize it. All right, that's the first document. Get the sponsor's bank statement. I am saying this slowly so that a lot of people, when you watch the video, don't come to me again, please. Get these details. All right, get the sponsor's bank statement, your sponsor's bank statement. Get his or her sponsorship letter notarized. All right, now get pay slips as well. Show documents to show that your sponsor is earning a salary. Just that my own pay slip is not here. I will show you a sample. There is a document. If you work with any sector in any country, you have something called a pay slip where they show you your salary for that month. All right, get the pay slips from your sponsor, and these pay slips should be notarized as well. Notarize the pay slips. All right, notarize them. I hope you understand. Then again, make sure that on this pay slip, it should show that your sponsor is earning at least 450,000 a month. 450,000 naira a month. Alright? Or 500 plus CFA a month. 500,000 francs CFA a month. This is the reason. Things like that is going to guarantee your visa fast. Alright? I know some people will be saying, what if my sponsor is not earning more than that? I'm still coming to that. Now, get your sponsor's identity card, all right? The identity card of your sponsor. If your sponsor is from Cameroon, get these documents and also attach his or her ID card and make sure it is notarized as well. Because you are not going to take the originals to the embassy. Even if you are taking the originals, you will leave these notarized copies there and bring back the originals, okay? So take them, notarize them. Now, what if your sponsor is using a credit card? I'm going gradually so that those of us who didn't understand should understand again. What if your sponsor is using a credit card, all right? If he is using a credit card, get these documents, get the credit card, and the credit card should be on his name. Or get the documents for the credit card. The credit card should be his name, the name of your sponsor on it, all right? Attached to these other documents I mentioned. I hope it's clear now. Now, what if you are the one sponsoring yourself? If you are the one sponsoring yourself, you need your pay slips, all right? Your pay slips should be with you. Your bank statement should be with you. And the amount you should be showing on this pay slip should be at least the same amount I mentioned before, all right? But if you don't have that particular amount, I'm still coming to that. Now, like I said, get your bank statement as well. If you are using a credit card, this is where the credit card issue comes in. The credit card should be on your name. Your name should be on that credit card, all right? If you are sponsoring yourself. If you are using a credit card, your credit card should be on your name, okay? And the amount of money that is supposed to be in that credit card should be at least 450,000 naira above, okay? Or 500,000 francs CFA above per month. Per month, please, per month, all right? For the number of months, you have to be counting. I hope you understand. It should be at least 6 months plus. I hope that is clear now. If you calculate 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, this is how much? 3 million CFA francs. So now I said before that the money should be at least 4.5 million. So you see, it should be at least 7 or 8 months. 500, 500, 500 into 8 or 7 places is going to give you the amount of money in your credit card. 4.5 million plus, all right? Be it naira or what, I don't know. You can convert to dollar if you are using the dollar. I hope this information is clear and is going to help a lot of us now to apply for our visas. Like I said, the appointment system has been changed at the Polish embassy in Abuja. All right, before you could call, and I got a couple of people, I think more than 10 students who came to me complaining every day, and I had to direct them to some other people. Some called from Ghana, some called from Nigeria, some called from Dubai. I got some people who called me from Qatar through a direct call, talking about the appointment system which is not going, deadlines and blah blah blah, and I knew there was a problem somewhere. And finally, the appointment system has been changed. You can now book your appointment online, all right? if you find an available date, the link is going to be in the video description, so make sure you verify and book your appointment. For those of you who still have issues about refunds, or maybe if your visa is rejected, which I pray it is not, all right, so that you go and study. In some cases, the embassy doesn't have any direct link with the universities. If your visa is rejected, write your school, all right, show them the letter and they will refund your money, all right. The school and the university has nothing to do in common. I hope this video is helpful. If it is helpful, please do not forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up, all right. Share again to friends and family. Until we meet again in another one. Please, if you are an old subscriber, you are the real MVP. Share this video. For you coming as a new subscriber, please, my name is Milton Fonkwa, the anointed village boy #1 in Africa. Until we meet again, peace.